Hi everyone, my name is Kanika Kadam and I'm an organizational psychologist and a work coach and an ex-banking and finance lawyer. And I am the founder of Happy Mind, Happy Lawyer, where our aim is to help people build happier work lives. I am making this video because I just finished reading this book. Okay, it's getting hidden. It's called Hidden Potential, and it's by Adam Grant. So Adam Grant is an organizational psychologist, and he's written many books. This is one of his latest books, and it's just come out in October. So this book, I would probably give an 8.5 out of 10. You can rely on this book because it's by an organizational psychologist, and it's based on research, on empirical research. Right? And at the end of it, you will also find some notes, which are references for the things that are mentioned in the book. And the reason why I'm really making this video is also because of this book, because I wanted to apply what I have read and what I've learned from this book into my life as well. And one of the things that this book really mentions is that you should create discomfort for yourself and do the things that you wouldn't normally do. And so this is just one of the ways to do that. So usually on LinkedIn, I put up written posts. So before I can really tell you that you should read this book and it's really going to help you, I thought I should also apply the same to myself. So what the book talks about is essentially building character skills. And they talk about four major character skills. One is pro-social skills. The other is being proactive. Third is being disciplined, and fourth is being determined. And what they say is that research suggests that it's these four character skills that help people succeed in life and in their careers, as opposed to some innate ability that you think that you have to be able to succeed. So part one of the book talks about three types of people. And first is the ones that create discomfort. So basically, they get comfortable with getting uncomfortable. And it's to really push yourself to do the things that you wouldn't normally do to be able to build the skills that you want. And that's a great way to get into the arena to actually start doing things. Otherwise, there's fear of failure, and you're worried so much about the outcome of what's going to happen that you don't actually start to do the things that you want to do. The second type of people that they talk about are sponges. So sponges are basically people who take in information from the environment and really use that information to learn and grow, and they select the right kind of information and weed out the things that are not relevant to them, right? And the third kind of people are imperfectionists. So imperfectionists essentially are the people who become okay with the right kind of imperfections. So you're not aiming to be perfect all the time. That's what essentially talks about, that you have to have the courage to really do the things that make you uncomfortable, and that's going to help you grow. The capacity to really take in information and take in the right information from outside. And third is to really find and live with those right imperfections. Right? And the second part of the book is really how to motivate yourself. Some of the things that it does talk about is, one is scaffolding, and that's finding the right kind of mentors, coaches, role models, and the people that can help you get to where you want to be. So just a little bit of help that can be taken away when you are ready to really get into the driver's seat yourself. So the other thing that he talks about is that whenever you are trying to do something better, you may fall back, right? So it's okay to stay at that 17 level, and that's also progress and resilience to really be able to stay there and then move forward. And you don't have to have everything planned beforehand. You don't need to know the exact destination of where you will be. You just need a general direction, which can help you really identify what paths you're going to take. And one of the really interesting things, and I think one of the things that I really do want to go and research more on after this, is a thing called harmonious passion. He says harmonious passion is essentially the joy and enjoyment that we get from the process of the work itself rather than focusing on the outcome of it. Right? So the process itself gives us that enjoyment. And he says that we can build that harmonious passion by using deliberate play deliberate play are activities that are a little fun and that they help you build the skills that you do want to develop in a fun way, so you enjoy the process itself. And he talks about obsessive passion as well. And obsessive passion, he says, where you're just obsessed about just doing and not taking a break. So it's essential for you to take those regular breaks for yourself as well and have harmonious passion instead of obsessive passion. The third part of the book is essentially on the system around. So essentially talks about the teachers and students and how we can unlock the potential of each and every student. And the second is that they talk about teams and how we can use collective efforts to really embrace and take out and make the best teams. So it's not necessary that a great team is one which has like all the top performers. It's up to the team leader to really figure out what are the strengths of each of the team members and how they complement each other and how you can leverage those strengths together and really listen to the people within your team. So the last part of it, he talks about interviews for university applications as well as interviews in the job applications as well, and how there's so much focus on past performance as opposed to the potential for growth. So even at entry level jobs where you're asking for so much past performance and you're not really looking at what is the opportunity for growth for that person. So you're not looking at how much effort and what all obstacles that person had to face to really reach the position that they are in right now. That's the overall theme of the book. That there's not this innate ability that we're born with that we need to focus so much on, and that's going to determine our success. It's that everybody can unlock their hidden potential and build the skills that are needed to be built to really have that successful career that you want. So one of the things that I did find missing in the research for this book is that the examples that they have given, they're mostly individual examples. So for individual artists or architects, violin players or sports players, but they don't really look into the aspect of the work environment. So how does the work environment really affect the people who are trying to build these character skills, right? In terms of harmonious passion to take those regular breaks, is the work environment really allowing you to take those regular breaks or not? That's something that needs to be looked at and researched on. And how can we really create that work environment as well, which is going to be more conducive to build, to help people really build these character skills from themselves and to really unlock that hidden potential. But overall, I would really recommend this book to you, and I'm really excited to really imbibe this within how I work, and really gonna also incorporate this in my consulting and coaching as well. And one more thing that I forgot to tell you about this book: if you don't want to read the entire book, there is like 2-3 pages at the end which are actions for impact, which tell you exactly what are the things that you need. Having said that, I would really recommend the reading the book because it's a very easy read and it has a lot of examples that are relatable things that I mentioned in the book, and it has some great illustrations to really help imagine what it is that the book is talking about. I hope you do buy this book and read it.